We are lovers. To me, love is reminiscent of the sea. You can stand by the shore and just look at the water forever. You are defenseless against it. A cursory glance and the ocean will get the better of you. You will find yourself connected to it, bonding with it. What does the great blue say to you? Do you hear nothing but the relentless rhythm of the waves, or are you able to discern the source of all life calling to you? Before you, this vastness stretches across the world, as constant and inevitable as gravity. Of course, sometimes the waves rise high, and sometimes there are hardly any waves at all. But there are always ripples in the waves when it rains, and the waves themselves always chase after the wind. Still, how beautiful isn't the sparkling reflection of the sun upon those waves? Don't they mirror the moon ever so silvery? Yet it is just a surface that you see, the most distant facet of someone who does not worry about unrequited love. Now, look beneath the surface and you'll find something more, for to gaze below the waves is to find the reason for the beauty that stunned you so, to achieve apprehension of the thunder in your chest. Quite like looking straight through the window of the unknown, and find that which you have always known, seeing your emotions betrayed like eldritch flashes of lightning on a stormy sky. What you see is vividly wondrous and a little wayward, like in a dream where souls are lit with passion, ever defiant of all that would snuff out their flames. Picture the depths without the darkness, a paradise illuminated by the fire of its denizens, where the glory of its monuments is testimony to the hardships of that wrought them. This is where lovers ride the gentle torrents of the fathoms, unhindered and undisturbed, always together. That is what being in love is all about. We are lovers, and he sails across this ocean to be with me. Waves that dwarf his vessel are powerless to slow his approach, and below the surface lights in the hundreds guide him onward. It is uncertain when he will be here. All I know is that one day he will, and if it takes an eternity I will embrace it. Alone beneath the sun and the moon I count the clouds and the stars in the ceiling of the world, waiting, ever vigilant should his sails crown the horizon. Sometimes I chant his name, reminding him that I have not forsaken him. The abode of his destiny is where my chest heaves with each longing breath. The blazing glitter on the waves and the radiant moonlight on the surface pale in comparison to the raw emotion in my voice. Indeed, when I call to him, I set the very sea on fire. Shooting skywards, the foam crusting the waves writhe like ivory flames. Oh, how I yearn to feel his warmth against my cheek. While my heart dances to the undulating rhythm of the water as it washes upon land, I wait, and through the winds howling in my ears, I hear his voice replying from beneath, telling me that I don't wait in vain. Every time a wave breaks upon the foundations of this bridge, it bears my name into the air, and I hear him saying that he loves me, that the sea carries him towards me, and that passion guides him, that he is coming, always, always for me. They say that when the lips of lovers meet, even the great blue freezes in silence, its crushing might void to all but the remotest parts of the world. But it's just the surface that you see, and beneath it you are told another story. For deep down, in the blissful fathoms below, we ride the torrents, jubilant and singing our hearts out.